G'day again, it's Dave Lassam here. After nearly 4 decades in the Royal Australian Navy, serving as a medic and later a medical administration officer, I've had the unique experience of practicing medicine in some of the most extreme environments imaginable. From war zones and natural disasters to peacekeeping missions and humanitarian deployments, I've seen the best and worst of human health in all sorts of circumstances. But today I want to talk about something that's often overlooked, the link between military and civilian medicine. Two very different worlds, yet in many ways they aim for the same outcome: preserving life, restoring health, and doing it under pressure. Let me start with this. Military medicine is all about speed, adaptability, and improvisation. Whether you're on a ship in the middle of the Pacific or deep in a remote disaster zone, you've got to make fast decisions with limited resources. When I deployed with the US Navy on humanitarian missions through the South Pacific and Indian Ocean, we had to work with what we had on hand. You can't just call a specialist. You are the specialist. You're diagnosing, treating and stabilising with no time to spare. Military medics train for chaos. We don't get clean operating rooms or predictable patient flow. We get mass casualties, tropical diseases, language barriers and logistical nightmares. But we get the job done because people's lives depend on it. Now compare that with civilian medicine. It's structured, regulated, and in many ways better resourced. There's access to diagnostic tools, hospitals, specialist referrals, patient records. The system is designed to treat one patient at a time, thoroughly, and over time. But it's not without its own pressures. Overcrowded emergency departments, burnout, administrative overload, and above all, the challenge of managing complex, chronic conditions across decades of a person's life. The point is that civilian healthcare may seem slower or more bureaucratic, but it plays a crucial role in prevention, education, and long-term well-being. So here's the big question. What can these two worlds learn from each other? From the military side, we bring resilience, decisiveness, and the ability to function under extreme stress. We train medics to make life or death calls with limited tools. That kind of readiness can absolutely benefit civilian emergency response teams, disaster relief efforts, and remote healthcare delivery. And from the civilian side, we can learn the value of continuity. We can appreciate long-term patient relationships, holistic care, and the emphasis on community health. Civilian doctors often have the luxury and the burden of seeing the same patient over years. That builds a deep understanding of the person, not just the illness. I believe that a fusion of both approaches, military efficiency with civilian compassion, would make for a stronger health system overall. I remember one moment vividly during a humanitarian mission. I was leading a joint team of Australian and American medical staff. We had civilian doctors join us on deployment to deliver aid in a cyclone-affected area. Watching them adapt to field conditions, to the unpredictability, was inspiring. But what struck me more was how their bedside manner didn't falter. Even in 40-degree heat, surrounded by queues of patients, they still made every person feel heard. That reminded me, good medicine is more than fast interventions. It's about empathy. Whether you're on a warship or in a suburban clinic, people want to feel human. They want dignity. Today, as we face more pandemics, natural disasters and mass trauma events, bridging the gap between military and civilian healthcare has never been more urgent. Let's take the best of both. Train civilian medics in rapid deployment and field triage. Give military medics more exposure to long-term care models and mental health support. And above all, encourage mutual respect. Because at the end of the day, we're on the same side. Whether it's a battlefield or a rural hospital, every life matters. So that's my take on it. Two branches of medicine with very different roots, but the same heart. We need both. We need each other. And as someone who's lived and worked across that divide, I can tell you, it's absolutely worth building that bridge. Thanks for joining me. Take care of yourselves and take care of those around you. This is Dave Lassam signing off. Until next time.